Hey everyone, I hope this is my last recording of this video. I've tried it 3 other times and I've been having issues. Anyway, this is a review of a beauty brand that I was so excited to try. When I got these items, I couldn't wait. The company is Lys Beauty. They are not brand new to the beauty game. One of my favorite YouTubers, Cheryl, over at Free Range Diva, reviewed one of their blushes, but I just purchased from them in the past few weeks. So this is really my first time kind of diving into several of their products. But this is not my first introduction to the product. I was introduced to the product not through Cheryl, though I don't know how I missed the original video when she did it a while back, but I first heard of this through my Beanbox subscription. So you all know I love Beanbox. I'm going to put a link overhead to that subscription video. In that video, I got the No Limits Matte Bronzer. The color was Strength, which was, I believe, their darkest shade. Here it is. And while I wasn't just blown over by the bronzer concept, I like bronzers, but they're not my absolute favorite thing to wear. I did love the packaging. I thought the formulation was nice, and I felt like even if I didn't use it as a bronzer, or even if I don't bronze regularly, I could still use it as a shadow. You've got this nice little built-in mirror situation, which is great. So I felt like I couldn't lose with that. Anyway, that's where I first learned about it. I'm going to have that link overhead so that you can see it. See the link to the Beanbox video, that is. And so, yeah, that is the product that introduced me to the company. I put the box down and then I realized I need to show you the interior, because the interior of this box is gorgeous. It's just as gorgeous as the rest of the packaging. So here you go. So it's Lys Beauty. The LYS stands for Love Yourself. And their tagline is Confidence Without Compromise. It is a clean, vegan, Black woman-owned company. I think I covered it all. And so these products are not only beautiful, but good for you too. Now, let's get to the products. I ordered enough to get a freebie along with free shipping. The freebie I got was the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. I use this frequently and I've got it on right now. It is one of my favorite glosses. It's not tacky. It gives you a good amount of shine. It's unscented and unflavored. So when you put it on, you don't have to worry about it having some weird taste or weird texture or weird smell. I love it. And it stays in my purse, and I'll be ordering more of that for sure in the larger sizes. That size is actually, I put it down and should have looked at the ounces. It's 0.1 fluid ounces, which is the same as 3 milliliters. I'm going to get the bigger one, but on the website, this one is $5 if you were to buy it on its own. Now, the next product is also the same product that Cheryl reviewed, but I don't know if she got this shade. I can't remember. It is the Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Empower. Again, another one of those great shapes, and along with the mirror. And as you can see, it's this gorgeous deep brick color. I've already swatched it on my hand because, like I said, I've filmed this several times. It is a cream blush. If you lean toward oily or combination skin, prep accordingly. I won't tell you don't wear it, because I certainly have oily / combination skin and I plan on wearing it, though I'm not wearing it today. I should have worn it. But certainly this is really nice. It applies beautifully. Actually, even though I've got it on my hand, this is buildable, by the way. The first swatch I did in that first dud of a video, it showed up, but not as intensely. Look at that. It gets even more intense with every application. And it is so soft to the touch. Only thing I'll mention is that when you are working with products, you'll see descriptors of the texture like satin or matte. Satin and matte are rarely in the same product. If you have a satin lipstick, it's going to have a little bit of sheen to it. It's not going to be actually matte. So calling this a satin matte cream blush is a little confusing. But if we're talking strictly about texture, it is a satin textured or satin finish blush with no metallic elements. And I guess that's where the matte part is coming in. It's not metallic at all, but it does not dry down to a matte finish. It's like a lipstick almost, where your standard lipstick, where if after you apply it, it doesn't go down immediately to a perfectly dry texture unless you bought a matte formulation. This, I do not believe. Yeah, even on my hand from these old swatches that I did, like that one, it's still got a bit of moisture in it, so it's not going to dry down perfectly. Of course, you can always set something like that with a complementary powder blush if you're someone a little oilier and you want to make sure that that intensity stays in place. Just saying. But it's a nice product. I like it. The next thing is a product that's going to get its own video, so I'm not going to dive too deep into it. It's the Lys Think Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. Because it's skincare, it will get a more in-depth video, but as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it already, and look at that gorgeous peachy color. Very pretty product, and yes, videos forthcoming on that one. And the final thing I have, yes, here we go. I've got all three now, is the Lys Foundation Samples. And I'm going to swatch them for you. I didn't know what shade to buy. They have a ton of shades. I don't even know the full amount of the shade range, like how many. I'll put it in the description box along with the links to all of these. But they have a ton of shades, and I was really pleased that there were 3 different shades that actually could complement me depending on the season. So the shade I'm wearing today actually on my face is DN6, which is dark almond. Here's what I didn't realize. When I first bought these, I was like, oh, these look like they should be pumps, but I don't see I can't get this off. This isn't a pump. So I'm thinking, oh, I must need to just screw it off. Look at that, though. It is a cap. I figured that out while filming. This is absolutely a cap. You screw it off. I was taking and using the wand itself because I was confused. But it absolutely looks like it should have a pump, and this is a pump. You just have to screw it off, okay? DN6. Let's put it on my arm, okay? Remember, I wasn't using these pumps before, so it's going to take me a minute to get the product out of here and onto my skin. Let's see. Is it not going to pump for me? Oh, there we go. I hear it. So there's my shade that I'm wearing on my face now. As you can see, it's a really good match for my skin. So that's DN6 Dark Almond. The next shade, I'm going to do DN5, and this is Hazelnut. That top came off really easily. So Hazelnut is the next shade. It's a little bit lighter, of course, than DN6, as DN5 would indicate. And we're going to keep pumping until some product comes up. There we go. That's the next shade. That's DN5. D as in David, N as in Nancy. 5. D as in David, N as in Nancy. 6 was the first shade. So DN6, DN5. And then what is probably my favorite, it is DP5. And it is, let's see, DN5 is Hazelnut. I don't think I mentioned that. That shade name is Hazelnut. DP5 is Hazelnut Blush. And here's what's exciting about this. DP5 is definitely more neutral / warm. DN5, did I say that? I don't know. DN5, David Nancy 5, is a little bit more warm, leading toward neutral. This one, the DP5, D as in David, P as in Patrick 5, is titled Hazelnut Blush. So it has a little bit of redness to it, but not an overwhelming amount. And as you can see, like I said, I just figured this out in my last filming that this pump works, but it's taken me a minute to get the product up the tube because I didn't prepare properly. Anyway, there is that color. So here's the thing. This looks really good for filming purposes, as so does that, but I think this is going to work really well in person because, of course, these have to oxidize, and then after they oxidize, you set them and all of that. But look at those colors, and those are the 3 shades right there together, and I've got foundation and blush all over my hands. So anyway, those are the products. And I like the feel of this foundation. It's very lightweight. It looks good. It looks skin-like. It doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on. It doesn't look or feel heavy in person. So yeah, that is my quick unboxing / haul of the Lys products. I cannot wait to try more of their stuff. They do have a very well curated line though. They don't have a bunch of lip and eye stuff. So a lot of those extra lines that many main cosmetic manufacturers have, where they have a whole bunch of extra lines where you could literally spend your money on anything and everything for your face. This is a much more mindful collection. So you've got foundation, you've got blush, and you've got concealer, which I'm also interested in trying. But you've got the things you need for a really good base: foundation, bronzer, concealer. They do sell highlighters as well. And then you've got just a couple of extra products you may need, like the lip oil or skincare. So that's it. I'm about to wash this stuff off of me, not because it's uncomfortable, but because I suspect I'm going to get it all over myself, and I have on a light colored shirt today. So I hope you all are having a great day or evening wherever you are. Please take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.